Oh, welcome, welcome, everyone. Oh, it's always wonderful. Friday, it's your international most favorite dream team. And today we are here with a special guest. It's Jacqueline. And Jacqueline is from Holland. Brit, who is sitting next to her, she is from Norway. And I'm from Holland as well. And it's such a pleasure to be here, to grow and expand together with you. With all of you, whether you're watching right now or whether you're listening and watching the replay. Because, well, it's always now, it's always the present moment. And it's so beautiful. And of course, every Friday we expand most of the time by reading a quote. And it was very wonderful because maybe you know, maybe you don't, but Best Life has free workshops on Monday and on Wednesday. And well, we were together, the three of us, with many more people on Wednesday. And Espen Haugen, he was on as well. You've probably seen him doing a Facebook Live. He is one of our coaches and instructors, and he did a meditation. And Jacqueline, well, most of the time it's Brit who will read a quote, but maybe because it resonated so much with you, can you read a quote for all of us?
Well, I cannot read it, but I will remember by heart. It was, there is so much more to come, so much more to come. And the gift is in the present moment. And in the present moment, you can share your gifts. And it really came into my heart like a lightning of a storm. And I thought, yes, this is it. This is it. This is it. Yes, the present is the most precious gift we get. And in the present moment, we can give and share our gifts and talents and share it with the world, bring it into the world.
So
It was a
beautiful.
wonderful meditation. I really loved it.
Oh, it's beautiful. So wonderful. And Brit, do you have some perspective? I know you wrote it down, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Do you have, because you have always all these different angles, and perspectives to, to expand on a quote. What do you love to share?
I am thinking, there of course there are several things, but I'll to just one as a start. There's so much more to come, and that is because we're never stagnant. We don't stand still. We're always growing, always expanding as individuals, as a community, as the universe. Everything is, whether we're conscious of it or not. And we have a chance to really be conscious of the expansion instead of just letting it happen. We can be present, talking about the present. We can be present here and now and aware of what's going on, and we can be part of the expansion consciously.
Exactly. And not only consciously, but also deliberately.
Yes.
We can deliberately choose in the present moment for feeling good, feeling enlightenment, feeling joy, peace, fulfillment. And it's our task, it's our duty to do that deliberately. And I watched for the word deliberately today, and it's a wonderful source. The origin of the word is from Latin, and it's deliberatus, and it means consider with care, carefully considered.
Oh,
Very
beautiful.
nice.
So it's all about ownership. Eh? It's all about being responsible for what you bring into the world.
Yeah.
So if you feel something that doesn't like you or doesn't suit you, you can be annoyed, but you can also choose deliberately to feel something good about the person or the situation or
Yeah.
what's in the present moment.
Yeah.
And deliberately, it's about uh, liberation. It's about freedom. It's about
Mm.
set yourself free. Choose for what gives you a higher energy and a higher frequency
Hmm.
on the scale of emotions.
That's
That is so
beautiful.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, Brit.
Yeah, I was thinking because if when we choose deliberately, then we are owning our own, then we are in charge. If we think that other circumstances are deciding, are regulating, are preparing, are like the other outside forces are controlling us and creating our situation, then we become a victim. We make
Right.
ourselves a
Yeah.
victim. So what you're saying is really, really important.
Mm. And
And
about,
it's not always easy because we are so programmed and so raised with belief systems and with habits, and that will stop us and will um, well, we are so used to have criticism and comments and all negative stuff. So it's important to make a new habit, a habit of deliberate happiness, and to choose for
right.
happy thoughts and to choose for
Mm.
being in a happy place and being where your frequency, your energy frequency is really high and uplifting, not only for yourself, but for your environment, the people around you, and
Mm-hmm.
in expansion of that for the whole world, for the greater
Yeah, so
good.
Yeah.
so true. And you mentioned how we were programmed, and that is so fun that we have Best Life, or that we have groups at Facebook where you post your inspiring post, because having a community that lifts us up, helps us to shift easily.
Mhm.
That is beautiful. And I see there are many, many comments. Um, but I don't know. Dave, are you coming in the back office, or here he
There it is.
is. Wow. Oh, thank you, Dave. Ask and it's given. Thanks for
Yes,
all. It's beautiful.
yes.
And Jacqueline, just you, well, or Brit, you mentioned more to come and that everything is in a flow. But I don't know if you can see it, but behind Jacqueline is her beautiful garden. And in her beautiful garden, there's so much growing. And so when you feel like, I don't know, or I feel stuck, look at nature. You see things growing. It's always in the flow. It's always moving. So
Mm.
yeah.
So true. Today I got about 30 walnuts from
Wow.
the
All
walnut
right.
tree.
Awesome.
And I'm sure that when we get a storm these days, there will come hundreds of walnuts out of the tree. And I
Wonderful.
Wow.
play a really, really, really nice game with the magpies and the squirrels. But because we all want the walnuts, so we have so much
Mm-hmm.
fun.
That's
Well,
Who's
funny.
talking
first? Who's
about
first?
gifts and talking about gifts in the present, you
Yes,
know,
it's
wow.
really fun. It's really fun to
And
play with the animals, and it's really fun to know that there is more than enough for all the players in the field.
yeah.
More than enough.
Hmm.
And
Yes,
that's an important point, the fun of it, to make it light. It's so
exactly.
easy to make life very serious. And
Mhm.
it's a
Hmm.
good reminder to keep it light.
Yeah,
But also, I want to come back to, you mentioned again this the challenges that how we grow, get all these beliefs and things, and to switch that.
mm,
And
Right.
it's not like it's done overnight, so we have to be, not have to, but let's be kind to ourselves
exactly.
Hmm.
and say it's okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
we do our best, and gradually we're able to switch so that we
Exactly.
don't like
Yes.
hit our own back.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
no, that's not nice.
No.
Yeah,
it's
go
be
on,
kind,
Jacqueline.
kind and gentle to yourself, and
Yeah.
go general. If you notice that you are hard on yourself, and you are condemning yourself or judging yourself, go general. Say to
Hmm.
yourself, well, that's not a pleasant thought. Uh, why do I do that? I take a pleasant thought. I think about the sunny weather. I think about
So
the
true.
harvest in the garden. I think about the children coming
Hmm.
home for dinner this weekend and celebrating life. I think about all the
Yeah.
good stuff
Mm.
that's
And
right now, right here
yeah.
in this moment. And
And
if you
Dave.
do so,
Mhm.
you will higher your energy levels, and everything lifts with it. So it's not
Yeah.
about suppressing emotions. It's not about
No.
denying
Yeah.
the heavy stuff or difficult situations. It's not about that, but it's about your focus. It's about
Yeah.
your deliberate choosing for
Mm.
what's
Hmm.
bringing you in a higher frequency, and
Yes, and
that's
Dave.
a habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jacqueline and Dave mentions, let's move forward. And Jacqueline, Jen says, pleasure. That's the key. And
Mm,
I see. I have to look at the other screen, so I come back. Um, yeah, Jen says, yes, go general. There is so
yeah.
much goodness around us always.
Yeah.
And let's be kind to ourselves. Um, yeah, and Dave also said we can always be gentle with ourselves and our
Mm.
feelings. The gentleness is the power.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Yes,
yeah, here again,
and
let's, yeah.
it's really
Yep.
a shift, not only within ourselves, but it's also a shift in this time and
Hmm.
space reality we live in. Because when I talk to my clients, I notice that so many people are used to criticism and negative thinking. So they really have a wake up call if I tell the story of today. And they really have, is it really possible? No, it can't
Mm.
be that easy. It can't be that easy. Is it just about shifting your energy
Mm.
and uplifting yourself?
Right.
Why didn't many people did it before? Why
Hmm.
aren't we used to it yet? So
Mm.
I notice it's really time, a shift in time, and within people, it's really a shift in consciousness.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's not always easy, because if you are surrounded with people who have the same attitude and the same belief systems, it's challenging to free yourself from that influence.
Well, and that's where we come in, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Brit, you were going to mention something, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the
Go on.
last part of this, and in the present moment, we can share our gifts. And I'm thinking that when I am in the present moment, of course, it's for everyone, then I'm connected to my
Mm,
heart, to my inner being, to the universal powers, this to source energy. And that's when I connect with my gifts. Because if I come from a different space, then I'm not really connected to my true gifts. Then
mhm,
maybe we're pushing and forcing and who knows what, all kinds of things going on. But if I'm connected to my heart and to the big source, big common consciousness, then all the gifts are there, and
mhm.
we're like you were saying, Jacqueline, the importance of being there and sharing with people and sharing this understanding that we can grow, we can expand, we can
Yes.
change, not the least, and we
Mm,
can be responsible, we can be deliberate in our growth. That is
Yeah.
so important.
yeah,
And the best way to do that is when we are at that point ourselves in alignment.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And just this afternoon, I had a conversation with a client, and she is so worried about the climate, the weather, and the fires in the North Pole, and
Right.
everything. And I said, the best thing that you can do, and the best thing everyone on Earth can do, is to take responsibility for your own vibration. If you are
Mm-hmm.
tuned in, tapped on, turned on to source energy,
Yoo-hoo.
you can give the best you can, and you can
Yeah.
achieve the highest level of wellness in yourself, in your environment, and for the whole world.
Yeah.
So it's all about your own inner game, your inner vibration, your inner energy level, your emotion frequency. And
So true.
that's the first priority, to feel good, to be in a high frequency. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, and to feel good, that is actually the key. And also it's not selfish, not at all. It is, it's who we are. We are joy. We are pure love. We are divine.
Mm,
And in, yes, so right, also Brit, in our pure love space, we can share all the gifts we have and all our talents and enjoy it, and let other people enjoy it as well.
yes.
And we have lots of comments. So just bear with me one moment. Jen says, it's a big realization to understand that there isn't a reward for making it harder or more difficult.
Mhm.
Be easy with your life. And Dave says, oh yeah, so
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 true.
true, so freeing. And they had also beautiful comments about, yeah, it's that easy. It is easy. It's just a shift. And Jacqueline, you mentioned something very important. When you're not used to it, well, join a group like us, or join a
Mhm.
group like you created in Holland.
Yes.
Look for people who can lift you up or help you raise your vibration.
Mhm.
Because that is what we are here for. Also to lift ourselves up and to raise our vibration.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Yes,
perfect.
So true.
perfect. It's wonderful to share with other people who love to know themselves better and to live from from their source energy. And the evidence when you are connected is that you are feeling peaceful, loving, joyful, connected, fulfilled. That's the evidence that you are connected to source energy. And everything
Yeah.
else, when you feel a heaviness or uh, problems or difficult situations, you can know that you are not connected,
Mm.
that
Mm-hmm.
you do not remember in that moment who you really are. So,
Right.
and then you can choose again deliberately to
Mm-hmm.
be connected to your source energy and to feel joyful again and
Mm.
loving and fulfilled.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
Brit, do
true.
you have some expansions on everything that is shared already? Maybe
Just
you
the
have more.
last thing, commenting on, how do I get reconnected? Yeah. How do I
Mm-hmm.
do that? So that would be, it's very individual. What will make me feel a little bit better right now?
Yes,
We can
exactly.
go step by step.
Mm.
So it could be walking in nature, it could be having a
Mm-hmm.
cup of coffee or reading a book or dancing or seeing
Yes.
somebody, go out and visit with the, I mean,
Mm.
it all depends on who we are and what makes us feel good.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And
And Brit, yeah.
go general
So,
with your thoughts and
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
hug someone you love,
Yeah.
or start free hugs on the road in the city center. You know about that?
Yay! Yeah.
You can share free hugs. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah. How do you shift, Brit? What do you do? You say it's individual, but how do you shift?
First of all, I recognize that, oh, I'm not, something feels a little heavy or I'm not feeling all that great. Then I usually think that's okay for right now. I don't push myself to not be that, feel it, or so I
Mm-hmm.
recognize the feelings, and then I just go about. I spend a lot of my time at home working from home, so I just putter around, do little things that I like to
Mm-hmm.
do. Or I also am close to nature, so I like to go outside for a walk and really breathe deeply and get back into balance that way.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
wonderful.
Beautiful. And what about you, Jacqueline? Not
Well,
on the road, free
yes,
hugs. Yeah.
absolutely. We were together in Amsterdam when Abraham Hicks was there a couple of weeks ago, and from the people who were there was created the deliberate appreciation game. So
Mm-hmm.
for 7 days on a row, we shared our deliberate appreciation sentences 3 times a
Mm-hmm.
day. So total 21 texts for
Yeah.
the whole group. So
Wow.
it was a wave of appreciation, and it's so
Mm.
helpful. Just sitting down and thinking, what do I appreciate? And then the
Mm.
nice thing of it is that you also can appreciate contrast, conflict, and contraction because there's always a gift in it. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you experience contrast, there's always something you learn from it, or
Mm.
you experience what you do not want, so you know what you do
Mm-hmm.
want. So there's always a gift. And it really inspired me. It was wonderful to do the deliberate appreciation game 3 times a day. every day, and you will
Wow.
grow and expand in love and in appreciation and in energy. It's really, really wonderful. So I love that game. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what's happiness habit in my life now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what about you, Tineke?
Well, yeah, also acknowledging, okay, I'm not feeling as well as I love to do, and then telling myself, and that's a big difference than before. Telling myself, oh, it's okay. I'm moving forward, and solutions are already created, and that actually, most of the time, that is enough already to shift. Also, breathing in and out. What I really love is, well, there is like a breathing kind of meditation that you breathe from one hole of your nose and breathe out to the other, and then breathe in again. And but it's like seconds that everything shifts. And I love
Mhm.
dancing. Dancing change. Yeah, that
Yes.
changes everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
even
love.
when I'm not able to dance right there and then, I just hear music in my head. I feel the movement in my body, and it makes me happy. Really.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, that
Yeah.
it's so funny, Tineke, that you mentioned the word dancing because last evening, this afternoon, I wrote a piece and I thought this is a nice title for my new magazine, my
Mm-hmm.
online magazine, Dancing in Duality. Because we
Mm.
are human beings and we live in a world full of opponents,
Mm-hmm.
elements, and we are dancing between the two sides of the stick. So we are
Mm-hmm.
dancing from negativity to positivity, and we are dancing all the time. So that is it for me because I know I am a spiritual being. I
Mm-hmm.
am divine. I am eternal. I am endless and beyond time and space reality,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also a human being, and
Right.
I was born on earth, so I have
Mm-hmm.
a unique mission and I have unique gifts and I have to do it here on earth
Mm-hmm.
or in this world. So I can't deny the opposite elements. I have to deal with that. So
Right.
I feel like dancing. I'm dancing all the time. And sometimes I'm more close to negativity. And then I choose again deliberately for dancing on the positive side, on the bright side of life. So it's
Beautiful.
about embracing both sides of the stick. It's about
Mm-hmm.
embracing the fact that we are human beings in time and space and form reality. And we are spiritual beings. So
Oh, yeah.
that's
I
the dance.
love that, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So let's dance.
Let's dance, and more to come, more to
And more to
come.
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's so beautiful. What a beautiful half an hour we had together. Um, and together with all of you who are watching right now, and together with you when you watch the replay. Oh, it's, it's also like Jacqueline said, we are, you know, time is not an issue. Whenever you're watching, know that we are there with you always, and
Always.
it's so fun.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. And read all the comments because it helps us all, you as well, to grow and expand. And yeah, things may resonate with you, please share them, because that is also a gift from the present. That's also, how you can help us all to expand and to be in a flow. Yes,
So
Brit.
maybe Jacqueline could give us the not the poem, but the quote again.
Yes,
Right.
of course.
Yeah.
Oh, just a second. There is so much more to come, so much more to come. The gift is in the present moment, and in the present moment we can share our gifts.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So share your gifts, all of you. We will share our gifts like we do now, in this Facebook Live. And well, for now, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Happy weekend. And see you next time. Bye bye.
Happy
And more to
weekend.
come.
Wonderful
Happy
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Thank you all
weekend.
for joining.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I have to press stop because otherwise it's just continuing.